this thing's on. Yes, yes. Test. Test. Yeah. Very good. So, I ended up playing Baldur's Gate a bit longer than I meant to last night. Well, this morning? I don't know. Bit of both. I think I fell into the classic hole of, I'm almost there, I'll just do one more turn. and then it was 10 a.m.? It was such a long stream that YouTube hasn't even started processing it yet.
One with the weave.
Before I went to bed, I came to the conclusion that, like, Merkel is arguably one of the hardest bosses you'll fight in the game, I would say. Mostly because you fight two bosses and he has that ability to regen from his followers. I was trying to work out, like, why I was so bad at, like, applying damage to it. I don't think we managed to get him below, like, his hit points like 390. I think the most we managed to get him down to was like 250 ever. And then it would start going back up and we'd run out of spell points and hit points and potions. And that was that. And I have been doing like multi-classes, like quite early on. And I don't normally do it till later, and I think like that's what's causing me problems here. Is it say like this guy's like level 9, he didn't have access to any level 5 spells. I only had like 2 level 4 spell points. Definitely didn't help. I also normally have like 2 wizards in the party. Like just to be clear, like do tough and moderately armored, and essentially he's got everything he had before, he just doesn't have the that ability to heal himself. Can't use swords, you know. Minor things really. Because, you know, with a strength of 9 he wasn't great at using swords anyway. So there's that. So I respec'd him last night. Well, this morning. Yeah, one of those. I did work out that what I could do, like one key change I made so that he could actually maybe do combat. So we could have that for the fireball, but then switch to that and do the booming blade thing. Like I looked at it yesterday and I was kind of like, lol. But if we where is it? Yeah. If you look at that. Yep. That's still doing like 515 damage, plus of course failed to save and they're silenced. Another thing with Merkel is that a lot of his attacks require him to be able to see you. And of course a few times when I was playing yesterday, the fact I hadn't learned knock kept tripping me up, so I've made sure that's in the list this time. I think probably the only way we're gonna like stand a better chance. I mean, I kind of feel like tactician mode is harder on the kind of the stories from the characters, because I've completed on tactician mode before and it was, you know, it was harder, but it was doable. But some of the fights we've had so far have been like really harsh. We could, of course, take the plunge with the illithid powers. That could be a good way of balancing the books, because that does quite a lot of damage. And it's an action as well, so... if we gave it to everyone in the party...
Trust no one.
Then...
Yes?
You know, that's arguably like a game changer as well. What else? I think with Asterion,
Touch me.
I've kind of like gone a bit mad. So he's got rogue, fighter, 7 levels of wizard. It's like, I don't think he needs that really. Like, we could do what we've done with him. Do tough and moderately armed. And then he'll have like he'll have access to level 4 spells, which would definitely be an improvement as well. So, and we're alright for money, like, so we can totally afford to respec them.
No time to dally.
Alright, deep breath.
Watch your back.
I've still left him with this bow because it gives him resistance to fire and cold damage, so no real downsides there, you know. It does mean we're gonna have to do the entire like going into the inside the illithid colony again, but I don't think that'll take that long, to be honest.
Someone there?
Yes, me. These spells are kind of useless as well against the illithids, because they're all necrotic, so... Just thinking we should maybe change that to something else. That could maybe be quite useful. Do we respec him again? Yes, we could. We still got that on. The other thing with him was I figured it'd probably be good to just do him single wield and have a shield, so that I think really, and same with Lae'zel, like that greatsword of hers, like it allegedly, you know, on paper does a lot of damage, and it has against some creatures, but it was absolutely terrible at doing damage to Merkel. She was hitting maybe 1 in 4 attacks, so it's like, may as well just have a longsword and a shield, and then maybe you won't die. You know? Yes, that gets his AC up to 21. And that knife is pretty awesome, like. It's two-handed as well, isn't it? Yeah, you see, necrotic's no good.
My faith will guide me.
That looks good on paper, but I think She did have a suit of armor that
Got to press on.
protects against necrotic damage. What the hell is that shit? Yes. Look, you could do with some trousers. Might be me. Don't tell me I sold that. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't for that. Yeah, so let's drop our AC by 1. Resistance necrotic. That thing.
Enough waiting.
Trying to
I
work
crave
out if
blood.
we. Yeah, by now. Poison found. Okay. Let's see. I did try and beat Merkel a few times, like, but just couldn't out damage him. Like, he was just much better at doing damage and recovering from damage than we were doing it. So I was like, this is definitely a me thing. Yeah. Let's see. And she was just terrible at hitting him with this sword. Like, I think it was like 1 in 4 hits. Maybe ignoring slashing damage would be a good thing here. Got any other shields? That's not in Sentinel shield. Yes, let's go with that. It's almost doing as much damage on paper, but better AC, which I think we'll take. Did I have any more of those? Aw. Let's see. Okay. Nothing like fighter-wise. She's got 1 leveling wizard. I think she was okay. Like, she just I think we maybe need to just respec Asterion.
Careful, I'm behind.
This mixture of 3 classes at level 9 seems a bit mad, to be honest. So, yeah. Let's see. What was that doing there? So that works. Of course, with him, we do kind of need to keep I guess we could wing it and just put him like full mage, because we're not going to be picking any locks really down there. And we will be quite close to leveling up by the time we get out of there. Screw it, let's do it.
This way.
So I think I've got 2 people who can conjure elementals then.
Alright.
We can get it.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
My love life is none of your business, skeleton.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life.
Is that right?
Wherefore turnst thou from it?
Oh, my fellow travelers don't seem to like me enough. I really don't want to talk about this. It's kind of like a pity party, that one, isn't it? Close you get someone who's just... I can back that one.
And thus thou art alone.
Speaking from experience. Oh, right. Is that the end of the conversation?
Fate, dost thou require, and as thou desire.
I just want you to talk less, to be honest with you. Q? Alright. Let's just respec him. Just full wizard for now. We can give him a level of rogue afterwards. Actually, that could work quite well for him. Yeah. Frost. Okay. Right. Let's see. Well, leave those alone. Okay. Yep. Okay. We'll be able to select more spells because he's wearing a headband that gives him. Oh, hang on a minute. It's changed his. Wait. Son of a. Let's try. It's one way to spend money, right?
Fate, dost thou require, as thou desire.
Let's try that again. Yep. He's wearing that headband that gives him that anyway. actually. I think we want to do that. Well, we don't need 2 people with knock, do we? So do that. Like, we're in a higher difficulty, so I think we'll get caught out with that more often than we won't. Yeah, darkness, I think. Definitely gonna be. Oh, that. Give him. Oh, what? Why is that locked? Eh. Alright. Oh. It's gonna be a problem. Proficiency with light armor. Uh-oh. Does have high dex though, so we can probably offset that. We do have some decent light armors, I think. Yeah, so I guess we had like. Alright. Respec him again, aren't I? Just change one of the skill proficiencies to lightly armored. Aye, aye, aye.
Dost thou require as thou
Fire choose. Right, so yeah, abilities change. We don't have lightly armored as an option. Weapons. So what if we did first level as rogue? Okay. Alright. Alright, whatever. Third time's the charm, right?